Ladies, if you're over 60 and struggling with poor sleep, stubborn belly fat, achy joints, or sluggish digestion, this video might be the wake-up call you never knew you needed. Because here's the ugly truth. Many senior women are eating the wrong things at night, or worse, eating nothing at all. But the world's healthiest older women, they eat specific, powerful foods before bed. And I'm not talking about trendy supplements or expensive health fads. I'm Dr. Angela Merritt, a physician with over 30 years of experience in women's health. And today, I'm going to reveal the 5 nighttime foods that my healthiest senior patients never skip. These aren't just snacks. They're healing tools, fat fighters, and sleep enhancers. So grab a pen, because by the end of this video, you might just be rethinking your nightly routine entirely. Oh, and before we dive in, tap like, subscribe, and tell me in the comments, what's your favorite nighttime snack? I read every one. 1. Warm tart cherry juice, a natural sleep miracle. Let me tell you something most people don't realize. Your body wants to sleep well. It just needs the right tools. And for many older women, that tool comes in the form of a deep red, slightly tangy drink, tart cherry juice. This isn't just some internet fad. There's actual science behind why this drink is one of the most powerful natural sleep aids on earth. You see, tart cherries, particularly the Montmorency variety, contain a natural source of melatonin, which is the hormone that controls your sleep-wake cycle. And here's the important part for senior women. As we age, our bodies produce less melatonin. That's why so many women over 60 complain about waking up at 3 a.m., tossing and turning, or lying there staring at the ceiling. What makes tart cherry juice better than a melatonin pill? You ask. Good question. Melatonin supplements are a blunt tool. They force your body to sleep. But tart cherry juice acts more like a whisper than a hammer. It gently encourages your body's own melatonin rhythm, helping you fall asleep more naturally without that groggy, hungover feeling the next morning. But the benefits don't stop at sleep. Tart cherries are packed with anthocyanins, powerful antioxidants that reduce inflammation. And inflammation, my dear, is one of the root causes of nearly every age-related disease, from arthritis to Alzheimer's. I've had patients in their late 70s who started drinking just 4 ounces of tart cherry juice in the evening. A few weeks later, their joint pain had decreased, their sleep improved, and they felt sharper in the morning. And don't worry, it doesn't spike your blood sugar like fruit juices typically do, as long as you choose a no-added sugar variety. I always tell my patients, look for 100% tart cherry juice, and drink it about 60 to 90 minutes before bed. Sip it warm like a tea, and you'll feel the difference. It's not a magic bullet, but when used consistently, it becomes a gentle but powerful ally in your nighttime routine. 2. Greek yogurt with cinnamon, the gut and bone booster. Now, let's talk about one of the most misunderstood bedtime snacks out there, Greek yogurt. Too many of my patients used to think yogurt was just for breakfast. But let me ask you this. Does your digestion only work in the morning? Does your body stop repairing your bones at noon? Of course not. In fact, some of your body's most important healing happens while you sleep. And that's why this humble bowl of yogurt can be your best friend at night, especially if you're a woman over 60. Let's break it down. First, protein. Greek yogurt is one of the richest sources of casein protein, which digests slowly over several hours. That's important because after the age of 50, we lose muscle mass faster than we can rebuild it, especially if we're not giving our bodies enough nighttime fuel. Eating Greek yogurt at night delivers amino acids directly into your bloodstream while you sleep, which supports muscle repair, balance, and strength. That's critical for fall prevention, mobility, and staying independent. Second, gut health. Greek yogurt is a probiotic powerhouse. That means it contains live cultures of good bacteria that help rebalance your gut flora. Why does that matter? Because a healthy gut supports everything from digestion to immunity to brain health. And the truth is, many older women struggle with bloating, constipation, or poor absorption. A nightly serving of Greek yogurt helps feed the gut bacteria that keep everything running smoothly. And here's the kicker: calcium and bone support. Greek yogurt is rich in calcium. And studies show that calcium absorption may actually improve when taken in the evening. Your body uses the nighttime hours to repair and fortify your bones. So giving it that slow, steady calcium drip while you sleep is like handing it a toolbox for maintenance. Combine it with a sprinkle of cinnamon, a natural blood sugar regulator, and you've got a delicious healing treat. And here's a little tip from my own kitchen. I sometimes add a dollop of almond butter and a few crushed walnuts on top. That combination adds healthy fat and magnesium, which can further promote relaxation. It's like dessert with a purpose. 3. Kiwi, small, green, and powerful. Now, let me introduce you to one of the smallest fruits with the biggest impact, the humble kiwi. It may look like just a fuzzy little green ball, but don't let its size fool you. Kiwi is packed with vitamins, antioxidants, and sleep-promoting compounds. And for older women trying to get deeper, more restful sleep, it can be a total game changer. Let me tell you about a study that opened my eyes. Researchers in Taiwan took a group of adults and asked them to eat 2 kiwis 1 hour before bedtime every night for 4 weeks. What they found was remarkable. Participants fell asleep 42% faster, stayed asleep longer, and reported better sleep quality overall. That's not a fluke. That's nutrition doing what pills often can't. What makes kiwi so powerful? It contains serotonin, a natural brain chemical that regulates mood, digestion, and you guessed it, sleep. Serotonin is also a precursor to melatonin, meaning eating kiwi helps boost your body's natural melatonin production. That's essential for women over 60 whose melatonin levels are steadily declining. And it doesn't stop there. Kiwi is rich in vitamin C and vitamin E, 2 of the most important antioxidants for skin repair and immune health. Vitamin C, in particular, supports collagen production, so while you sleep, your skin gets a little boost too. No, it's not a miracle anti-wrinkle cream, but over time, it absolutely supports healthier, brighter skin. Plus, kiwi is high in fiber, which helps support digestion. For older women dealing with sluggish bowels or irregularity, a nighttime kiwi can gently stimulate the gut without harsh laxatives or uncomfortable bloating. I often recommend pairing it with a few almonds or a spoonful of chia pudding if you want a more filling snack. It's light, easy to digest, and most importantly, it works with your body, not against it. 4. Oatmeal, not just for mornings anymore. Now I know what you're thinking. Doctor, oatmeal? That's breakfast food. But hear me out. The world's healthiest senior women know something most people don't. A warm bowl of oatmeal at night is one of the most powerful ways to prepare your body for deep, uninterrupted sleep. Let's start with the science. Oatmeal is a complex carbohydrate, which means it digests slowly and steadily. That slow digestion has a very special benefit at night. It helps transport tryptophan, an amino acid, across the blood-brain barrier. Once tryptophan reaches your brain, it gets converted into serotonin and then melatonin, 2 chemicals you need to fall and stay asleep. And this isn't some theory I cooked up. This is well documented in sleep research. Many of my older patients who eat a small bowl of oats an hour before bed report falling asleep faster, waking up less, and feeling more mentally clear the next morning. But oats don't just help you sleep. They support long-term health. They're rich in beta-glucan, a soluble fiber that lowers cholesterol and supports heart health. And let's be honest, after 60, heart health isn't optional. It's urgent. Oats also contain magnesium, a mineral that is absolutely essential for calming the nervous system. Many older women are magnesium deficient and don't even know it. They chalk up their tight muscles, night cramps, or racing thoughts to getting old. But often, Their bodies are just missing this one nutrient. Now, let me tell you how the healthiest senior women prepare it. They don't make it sugary. No, they use old-fashioned oats, cook them with water or unsweetened almond milk, and stir in healing extras like ground flaxseed for omega-3s and digestive support. A spoonful of almond or walnut butter to add healthy fats and sustain fullness. Cinnamon or nutmeg for blood sugar regulation and flavor. Sometimes they even toss in a few berries for a touch of natural sweetness. That way, they satisfy that craving for something sweet without resorting to cookies or processed snacks. And here's the kicker. Eating oats at night also stabilizes blood sugar levels while you sleep. That's crucial because blood sugar dips in the middle of the night can wake you up, even if you don't realize that's the cause. So if you've been avoiding carbs at night, thinking it will help you lose weight or stay healthy, think again. The right carbs like oats don't cause weight gain. They prevent hormone disruption and late-night hunger. Oatmeal isn't just breakfast. For the world's healthiest senior women, it's their secret nighttime weapon. 5. Almond butter on whole grain toast, the metabolism maintainer. Now here's a combination that might surprise you. Almond butter spread on a slice of whole grain toast. It sounds simple, maybe even a little boring, but it's one of the smartest choices you can make before bed, especially if you're a senior woman trying to stay strong, slim, and mentally sharp. Let's start with almond butter. This creamy, delicious spread is more than just a nutty treat. It's packed with magnesium, healthy fats, and vitamin E. Magnesium, as I mentioned earlier, is essential for sleep. It helps your muscles relax, reduces anxiety, and supports your heart rhythm during the night. But almond butter does something even more important. It keeps your blood sugar steady. A lot of older women wake up in the early hours, 2 a.m., 3 a.m., sometimes drenched in sweat or just feeling off. And very often, the culprit is a nighttime blood sugar crash. When your glucose levels drop too low, your body releases stress hormones like cortisol and adrenaline to bring them back up, and those hormones wake you up. A small spoonful of almond butter before bed, paired with a whole grain carb, can prevent that crash and keep your body in a peaceful, balanced state all night long. Now, let's talk about the toast. Not just any toast, whole grain toast rich in fiber and B vitamins. That complex carbohydrate is what allows tryptophan, the sleep-promoting amino acid, to cross into the brain, just like with oatmeal. But in this case, you're also fueling your body with sustained energy, so it doesn't enter starvation mode while you sleep. Here's something I see all the time. Older women who try to eat less at night to lose weight end up slowing their metabolism and triggering nighttime hunger cycles. That's because the body interprets a lack of food as a threat. It holds onto fat, burns muscle, and releases stress hormones like cortisol. It's a vicious cycle. But my healthiest patients, the ones in their 70s and 80s who still walk daily, garden, travel, and maintain a sharp mind, they eat smart, not less. They give their body the nourishment it needs to recover overnight. Almond butter on toast may seem small, but it's incredibly strategic. You're giving your body protein to support muscle repair, fiber to improve digestion, healthy fats to stabilize hormones, complex carbs to promote restful sleep. And bonus, it tastes good. It feels like a treat, but it works with your body, not against it. If you want to supercharge this combo, sprinkle a pinch of chia seeds or hemp hearts on top. Or drizzle just a touch of honey if you need something sweet, but keep it minimal. When women ask me what to eat when they're feeling snacky before bed, this is the go-to. It's practical, satisfying, and doctor-approved.